I want to ask what it's like when you are a player and you think you might have an interception, but then maybe you figure out that you don't. What's that like?
It's pretty disappointing. I mean, every time you have a missed opportunity, it stings a little bit. So that was rough. I mean, but you just gotta. I wanted to get another one throughout the game. It didn't happen, but just gotta move forward, I guess. But those suck. Yeah.
Did you know that it hit the ground? Were you trying to sell it, or did you think you actually had caught it?
No, I thought I caught it.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought my arm was underneath it. I thought it might have hit the ground, but I thought that I had it. But looking back at like the TV version of it, didn't look like I did.
With how the defense fared, how do you feel like you guys did? Is this kind of funny? You set the bar so high for yourselves after the game. Tyson was saying, "Oh, you guys need to get better in the red zone," even though you did stop them in the fourth down in the red zone. So how do you feel like you guys did, and what do you take from that game?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the mentality that we've had as a defense. It's fun to play well, and there's always areas that we can improve on. Right? As we look back after the game, we see our percentages in the red zone, and they're lower than what we would want. So that's an area that we want to focus on and just improve. I mean, we can never get complacent. When we get complacent, then we don't play as well as we should.
With Nevada, what do you see from them? It seems like they have a pretty unique offensive system that they've been able to blend the run in with the pass quite a bit lately.
Yeah, we see pretty similar to some things we've seen in the past, like kind of Washington State looks, Utah State looks, different things like that. And so as we watch more film, we'll like to see what they do and get our game plan going and go from there.
How do you guys kind of, you've won 4 in a row, you're rolling right now, you're at home, but you're playing a team that's 1-7, how do you kind of not look ahead to the CSU game, or how do you kind of not let this be like one of those games where maybe like Virginia where you just came out flat? I mean, how do you guys not overlook a team that maybe on paper doesn't look like they're maybe as good as some of the teams you've played?
Yeah, I mean, you see in college football teams that you don't think should win against teams that are good, and so for us every day, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We have to move forward of that opponent this week, and so we want to be 1-0, like's been said throughout this whole season, is we want to focus on Nevada and the opponent that we have right in front of us.
You are focused on that, but certainly you guys probably know you're the only team that hasn't lost a Mountain West game, and that goal that you've wanted all year is still there for the taking. How do you guys approach it? And you have a tough month to try to close it out. How are you guys trying to approach it, knowing that it is here for the taking for you guys?
I think, it's just go time. Like I said, what's helped us get to this point is going 1-0 each week and focusing on the opponent and the challenge that we have in front of us and not getting away from that.
I think some maybe thought that October was going to be tough for you guys, and you guys were able to go through it and not lose. And now November looks maybe tougher than people anticipated. Nevada's playing better. You got Air Force, Colorado State, Fresno. What do you guys think about how this schedule's come and what you guys have left ahead?
I think it's good. I mean, I think when you want to be the best, you want to play the best, and so we want all these teams to be good, and we're facing a lot of good teams, and we want to be able to give our best each game because we know that we're going to get their best as well. And so it's a fun challenge that we get to be able to face.
How much different is the feeling right now after the 4-game winning streak compared to after the Virginia game? You were 2-2. People are kind of wondering what's going on, what's the season going to look like, and now here you are, as Dave said, kind of in perfect position to still achieve your goals.
I think it's helped us to continue to stay hungry for the goals that we have set, like you just mentioned. It's helped us to be able to understand that the position that we're in and to be grateful for it and know that we can't get complacent or relaxed and know that we still have to be hungry moving forward.
You play the same position as him, and you also played as a true freshman like he's doing this year. What's impressed you most about Kekoa, and what's allowed him to have success early on?
Like I said before, is his hard work. He does whatever it takes. He's always in there watching film. He's always out there after practice catching balls and different things like that. He'll work hard, and I mean, in the world today, hard work pays off, and so that's one of the biggest things that's contributed to his success and his football knowledge of the game.
That dude just seems to have a nose for the ball and a nose for the end zone. I don't know if you heard me last season in high school, he scored a bunch of touchdowns, and he already got one this year. Mm-hmm. So what is it about him where he's able to kind of be a ball hawk and also do something with it when he gets the ball?
I think sometimes that's just what people are born with. I mean, those are just obviously there's things that you work on and repeat and go over and over again. Like I said, he's always catching balls after practice and doing things like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's natural talent that we're born with, and I think that's one of the things that he naturally has.
Who's a rival for Boise State? You guys play in Nevada, and that used to be a rival. We don't play them every year, and people talk about BYU, but that's not even a conference team. Who do you consider a rival for you guys?
Shoot. I don't know. I don't know if I've been here necessarily long enough to be able to fully establish a rival. I know the BYU game's always big. That's always a fun game to play in. Wyoming, just because we lost last year, like that's what I'm going off of, is the teams that we lost last year too, and Air Force, things like that. So
It's a little strange. I mean, because before it was just ingrained, and in here that was like, yep, you're playing Nevada, yep, you're playing Idaho, you're playing these schools. But now it's just, it feels a little different. It seems. I mean, do you guys? Is that strange to you? I mean, college football is built on rivalries. I mean, is that strange to you guys, or is that just how it is for Boise State?
I don't know. I think it's fun. I don't know that it's strange. I think it just presents a new challenge every week that we get to be able to go forth and face a new team that presents unique challenges and different things that they like to do. So I don't know. I don't think it's strange. I think it's fun and exciting.
Gotta ask a hard-hitting one. What's your favorite Halloween candy, and also what do you think of candy corn?
Really, I'm not a fan of candy corn. Not a big fan. I'm not a big candy guy actually. I like Jolly Ranchers, like sweet stuff like that. Jolly Ranchers are sour candy, so I'll go with that.